I just wanted him to see a face to the voice, and I had made him some promises that I wanted to keep on the back end, and it was seeing family members.
Only on 11 Alive, what it took to talk down a gunman. Tonight, we spoke exclusively with the Roswell negotiator who helped talk a barricaded man out of a busy Alpharetta shopping center.
And by keeping his cool and making some promises, this SWAT situation ended without anybody getting hurt. That is the good news.
Paula Sura joining us now live from outside that home goods store where this all unfolded earlier today. Paula, what happened here?
Well, guys, the man was inside this home goods here in Alpharetta. Well, Detective Alan Llano was on the phone with him for an hour and 20 minutes negotiating, trying to get him to come out peacefully, and that is exactly what happened.
And I thanked him for coming out peacefully, and really this was the absolute perfect ending to the situation.
That perfect ending captured by our cameras. Detective Alan Llano from the Roswell Police Department hugging the man he had been on the phone with for nearly an hour and a half. Hours earlier, the man had entered the home goods in Alpharetta where he used to work with a gun. He made threats before barricading himself.
He was very upset. There was a lot of things going on in his life today that kind of precipitated this incident.
The North Fulton SWAT team, which includes members from the Alpharetta, Roswell, and Milton police departments, interviewed the man's family members, former co-workers, and others, getting the man's phone number in the process. That's when Detective Llano got on the phone with him, speaking calmly and with empathy.
So it's making sure that his needs are met and that he has the assurances. And also it's the trust.
Llano says he promised the man two things he wanted: to see family when walking out of home goods, which he did, and to get a resolution on a separate incident that happened to him.
The gentleman had made complaints about a criminal offense that had occurred to him, as he would be the victim, moments before the situation broke out. What we discussed was doing a report for him and actually investigating that to give him some resolution on what happened.
Detective Llano has been in law enforcement for a decade and a negotiator for nearly 2 years, but Tuesday was his first time being the primary negotiator. The Navy veteran also just finished a master's thesis on how people can help at-risk public with crisis intervention training.
One of the big rules in negotiation is you don't lie. And at no point did I lie to him, and I iterated that to him so he knows that we're here for him and that we have a stake in his well-being.
Now, I asked Llano if he believes he will see this man again, and he tells me he probably will to fulfill that last promise that he made, but he did want to also reiterate that this peaceful ending would have not been possible had it not been for Roswell, Alpharetta, as well as Milton Police Department, Alpharetta Fire, AMR, and the mental health practitioner who was here on the scene as well.